I'm Johnny from Expert Boxing. Today I'm going to talk about activating your glute muscles for balance. So where are your glutes? It's right here. It's your ass muscles. We can have a laugh about it. Okay, so I'm going to say that we have maybe 3-4 main muscle groups in our lower body that help hold us up and help hold our balance and just basically contribute to the balance, power, and coordination in the lower body. You have the foot, right? Your foot muscles, like the toe, the metatarsals, the whole foot is a muscle. Kind of like how there's little muscles in your hand. You have your calf muscles, you have your quad muscles, then you have your glute muscles, okay? So you have your foot, calf, quad, glutes. These 4 muscle groups help hold you strong and stable. So what I want to show you guys is how to stand really grounded and really balanced. So you want to be rock solid, so when you stand, dun, dun, you're rooted to the ground. Anybody who wants to push you, they're going to feel like they're pushing a mountain. When you want to push someone, you're going to feel like they weigh less than you. So it's not about body weight, it's just who's more grounded. Of course, there's a limit, right? So I weigh around 140 pounds, but I can push a 170-pound dude. If his balance is not perfect, I can push him around. I can jab right into him and he'll fall right over. Likewise, when he tries to push me, he's going to feel like he's pushing a wall. When he tries to push me, he ends up pushing himself off, right? Because I'm more grounded than him. So, okay. So how do I do it? The first thing is that most fighters, they don't connect their feet to their glutes, right? They don't connect their foot to the glute muscle. They connect their foot to their quad. Some are even worse. Some maybe only foot and calf muscle, that's it. And then their whole upper legs is just kind of leaking like this. I want you to try not to activate your quad muscles so much. Stand a little higher and feel that when your foot presses the ground, your glute muscles are activating. So you're almost pushing off the ground. So if I wanted to jump off the ground, I'm jumping off with my glute muscles, not so much my calf, not so much my quads. It's the glutes. How do we get this feeling? Because most of you'll try and go, I don't know, I feel my quads working more, or I feel my calves working more. I know, because I did that for so many years. First thing is your pelvis has to be perfectly in the middle. So I'm doing this perfectly in the middle. Most of you will be like this. The pelvis goes slightly forward. The other ones, especially in boxing, pelvis slightly back. Because you're trying to duck under punches, right? So you're always in this kind of position. Okay, most of you are going to be something like that. The other part too is how much your feet turn out. I don't know if you guys can see my feet. So some of you have your feet a little bit too wide like this, kind of like it's this karate thing. When you do it too wide, your core starts to spill out the front. You see how my stomach opens, my core it's kind of leaking out the front. Some of you have your feet way too turned in like this. So when you have your feet turned in like this, you have the opposite issue, right? Okay, why do you have it? Because some of you are trying to do this kind of pivoting with the punches all day long. Okay, so when you have it too turned in, your energy kind of spills out the back. Right? And then again, pelvis is out of position. So you need to find the magical balance for you. Most of you is going to be like this, or maybe slightly open. Something like that. Slightly open, not too much like this. This is starting to spill. And not too much like this. It's going to spill the other way. So you have to find out. Everybody's bodies, our joints, our muscles, they're balanced a little differently. So you need to find a way that keeps it in. Once it's in, I want to imagine that every time I go down, and I only go down like half an inch, right? Because once you do go 3 inches, yes, you will feel it in the quads. We don't want to put the work there because the quads are weaker, it's slower, and it's on one leg. This is why your legs get tired, because you keep putting the weight, the work in the quads. Leave it up high so you can feel it in your glutes. I press into, boom, I can feel my glute muscle activating. I push up, off, again. So glute muscle pushes, glute muscle receives. I'm going to walk around, okay, just for you to see. I'm here, I dip down like half an inch tops. Glute muscle is carrying me, glute muscle pushes off. Now my left glute muscle receives. And then left glute muscle pushes off, right glute muscle receives. Now I go the other way. Right glute muscle pushes off, left glute muscle receives. Left glute muscle pushes off, right glute muscle receives. So I'm always pushing off and receiving with the glute muscle. It's going to change your attitude and how you move. Because most of you are going to be passing from quads to quads. You move like this. Quads to quads. Some of you go calves to calves. I want you to go glutes to glutes. Glutes to glutes. Glutes to glutes. So I move around just so you can see I'm going from glute to glute. The guys that do the quads to calves thing, right, where they go quads to quads, you see the hips are hanging out loose like this, and then you can see every time they pass to the leg, it's like a lot of muscle work on each leg. The guys that use the calves, okay, they're kind of antsy, they're like this. This is fine too, actually this is fine too. But for 12 rounds, it's a lot of work. It's gonna feel like you were jump roping for an hour. Again, I use the glutes, boom, boom, and I fire hard punches. And when I fire a punch, I throw right hand, I don't come off my glutes. So a lot of guys, they come right off. Once you come off like this, of course, you're gonna have less balance and power because your hip, which carries so much weight in your body, just tipped over. Then it's easy for you to come off balance. I sit on it, sit on the glute, bang, bang, right? And I can push. I'm strong. I can push because I'm sitting on here. Right? Boom, 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 boom. Is there anything else I can say? Yes. So when you punch, make sure you don't push yourself off. You lift the glutes or you come off the glutes. When you push off the ground, some of you will push off the calves and quads, and then you receive on the glutes just fine. Okay, others, you'll push off the glutes fine, but then you'll receive on the quads. Okay, so you really, I mean, it's gonna be a lot of practice. Try to I don't know, this is body awareness. Try to make sure that you push off the glute muscles and you receive on the glute muscles. Your balance, your power, your coordination, your movements, everything's gonna be so much stronger and cleaner. I know this is really advanced for most of you. It's probably gonna go over your head. You'll try to do it wrong. You're gonna blame it on me. Okay, whatever. I'm John from Expert Boxing. If you enjoyed this, visit my website, expertboxing.com. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.